This week I want to improve the style and the flow of my videos, and I'm starting right now. So as of now, I've uploaded 3 of the 10 episodes of this whole series. So it's time to look back on them and see where I can improve, you know. And right now, the analytics behind these videos look like this. I think the biggest problem is YouTube not really pushing out my videos and me getting really low views because of it. And I think that's all because of my retention. As you can see in the graphs, the retention graphs, people tend to fall off really soon in the video and not watch it till the end. So I think that's the first thing we should tackle. And because I know basically nothing about making content in this way, I thought doing some research was probably my best bet. I started watching some videos on retention rates and growing smaller channels, and I wanted to see how the big channels implemented this, so I watched some Casey Neistat and Marques Brownlee because I already knew I loved the way their videos felt. And I also dove a little bit deeper into older videos of an artist named Blanks, who has been doing music related content for like over a decade. And to finish it off, I watched Dave McRae's MTV VMAs performance because I'm just absolutely in love with her. And as I was watching these videos, I could pull some conclusions that apply for me in these vlogs. Firstly, I think I should have a little bit more of a considered story to tell. I mean, people just love a story, and that's also a reason for them to stay. And also the videos felt a little bit random if I just went throughout my day. So I felt like a little bit of a story throughout the video would make it more coherent or something. Secondly, I want to incorporate more cinematography into this whole vlog series, because I have a little bit of a background in movies and directing, and I'm really interested in that, so I'd like to put that more into it. And I also need to make the videos more interesting by having different locations, some B-roll in between, some different type of shots, etc. So just make the whole picture a little bit more interesting. And in the meantime, we were still in Spain, so I was working on the tunes in the garden over here. And when it was done, I was getting ready for our trip to
Valencia. Valencia. Valencia.
Valencia. And then, after a short stay in Valencia, we flew back to Amsterdam at 6 o'clock in the morning, which was absolutely terrible. But we've had a great time in Spain, and I was also getting ready to be back in the Netherlands. So here I am, back in the Netherlands, back in my little student dorm. And this week was so useful, it's insane. I've learned so much about YouTube, about scripting, about lighting, audio, movie making, about how other people are doing it. It's honestly, it's insane. It's terrible as well because I've learned just the right amount to be in the valley of despair of the Dunning-Kruger curve. So I'm not like a total dumbass anymore thinking I know how everything works, but I'm just over the first bump. And I realized there's such a long road ahead of me if I want to get into this. But that's positive because we're improving, and as you might have noticed, this week's video was a little bit shorter because I spent a lot of time in research and in trying to optimize this video and make it cooler. And since I don't really have a system for myself yet, it takes a little bit more time, but I'm happy with the end result. The music's also seen improvement. I've not talked about the music a lot this week, but I'll come back to it next week. And yeah, I mean, it's been a good week. It's been amazing. I've got nothing left to say, so I want to say thank you guys for watching and see you all next week. Ciao.
See you later.
It's so awkward if you have to walk back into the room after just closing the door for the shot. But anyways, see you later.